Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Hey, easy, route, 11, add it. 11.
Lawrence going to put it up right away. He'll get this into the hands of the wideout from LSU. Touchdown, Jaguars! Brian Thomas, 64 yards. And the Jaguars are on the board first on the road here in Baltimore. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. Baltimore with good starting field position as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. From the 43, it's 2nd and 3. Jackson buying time to his left. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. 4 yards there as they let him out of the pocket, and he got enough for the first.
Well, that's a nice job right there. He's looking downfield, but with no one open, he takes off and tries to run for it. He gets to the sidelines and gets out of bounds with a first down.
Play action. It's Jackson. Well, that's complete to the fullback, Ricard.
It's pretty easy to overlook the fullback when you're making your assignments defensively in the pass coverage game, but in this case, they made him pay for that oversight and picks up a nice gain.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 3. Running from the gun with Henry. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. Now Jackson. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. A big pickup of 12 yards on 4th down to keep this drive from stalling. Charles, their first drive of the game, and already they're taking chances here, but they get the 4th down conversion. I'm curious, do you think that that's something they game plan for on the opening drive if it came up, or is that something that happened organically?
I think that they game plan for it, Brandon, and when you think about it, let's just say it. The word analytics is a big part of how everyone looks at a game nowadays, but it's not just the analytics. It's a coach willing to be daring, willing to be bold, and they certainly were there.
They go play action now. Jackson. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
I like the calmness of how he played the ball here. No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
They're going on 4th down. It's Jackson. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And down inside the 15 he goes. That's a 4th down pickup of 10 yards, and an opportunity certainly missed on the defensive side. So this offense able to convert on 4th, and now a fresh set of downs here, 1st and 10. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson, 14 yards. And the Ravens respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case.
And the pass is intercepted. He was looking for Ingram. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey.
And the Ravens are going to get possession of the football as time will run out on this first quarter of play.
Raven football here as we begin quarter number 2. As they get set to start their drive with a 1st and 10. They'll start by running the option to the right. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. He'll pick up 7 there on the first down keeper.
Well, that's what he can do when he keeps the football. It's not a huge gain, but it shows how hard it can be to stop him.
Yeah, and I thought the defense had that one pretty well contained, and in fact, they probably came up and felt pretty good about it.
And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. Lamar Jackson with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Ravens have taken the lead. Tucker with the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Well, now how about this return?
A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this.
And that's caught inside the 30. And they're going to have this in a great spot way down in Baltimore territory.
Here's Lawrence.
They'll complete this to Ingram as tight end.
2nd and 7.
11.
Lawrence will throw. Escaping the pressure right. To the right side and complete to Thomas. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
A yard all they need, but it's 3rd down.
No, bottled up. Fumble. It's out. It's loose.
Oh, and one of the linebackers has got it.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Hey, report.
After the fumble recovery, it's Jackson.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter. 14-7. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Now Jackson back into his end zone.
He finds his man. It's Charlie Kolar.
And they're going to get this all the way out past the 20. 22 yards there, a first down.
No, we changed it.
They go play action with Jackson. That ball caught by the former Toledo Rocket, Deontay Johnson. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target, and he's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
A short throw caught by Andrews. And Andrews going to have a Ravens first down as he'll be brought down at the 37. It's a pickup of 6.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him.
And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. Here's Jackson. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make 3rd down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big 3rd down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
Tucker's kick is good, and they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. So able to add on to their first half lead here, Charles, forcing the miscue with a fumble and then turning that into 3 points.
Yeah, and more than happy to accept any mistakes the other side is willing to make. No problem. You turn it over, we'll take that, and we'll use it to expand our lead.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 40.
Final play of the half. It's Lawrence.
Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted.
Picked up by Marcus Williams.
And the Ravens are going to get the football back as time will run out in this 3rd quarter of play.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. A 10-point game, 17-7 to score as we get back to it on EA Sports.
So now the possession will begin at the 35 after the errant kickoff.
Well, that's certainly one way to avoid a dangerous kick returner, I suppose, but you are giving up extra yardage, that's for sure. Because if you put it out of the end zone, they start at the 25. So at a minimum, you're giving up 10 yards to the offense.
And he takes it past the 45 and down at the 46.
Darnell Savage there to make the tackle.
In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help.
Throw left side is complete on the diving effort.
Jackson to Andrews on that.